Welcome back to Millionaire Coins. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket or coin jar, the 1984 USA 1-cent coin. Could this humble coin be worth a fortune? Stick around as we explore its history, value, rarity, and how recent auctions have seen some of these coins go for thousands of dollars. You won't want to miss. To understand why the 1984 USA 1-cent coin holds value beyond face, let's take a step back in time. The coin belongs to the iconic Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The Lincoln Memorial design, which we see on the reverse of the 1984 penny, was introduced in 1959 and ran until 2008. It's a classic piece of American coinage history, but what makes the 1984 penny special? On the obverse, we have the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro. These details alone make the coin a collector's favorite, but there's more to the 1984 1-cent than meets the eye. What about the rarity? At first glance, the 1984 penny doesn't seem all that rare. Over 8 billion pennies were minted in 1984 between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But there's a key variety that has made some of these coins extremely valuable. That's right. The 1984 double die variety. If you look closely at the coin, particularly around Lincoln's ear and his face, you'll notice a doubling effect. This rare variety is what collectors are hunting for. The doubling on Lincoln's ear is the most prominent and is what sets this variety apart. Not every 1984 penny has this error, and finding one in good condition is even rarer, which is what drives up its value significantly. How much is a 1984 penny worth today? For most of these coins, if they're heavily circulated, they're only worth their face value, 1 cent. However, in uncirculated condition, they can fetch around $1 to $10 depending on their mint mark and grade. But the real prize comes with the double die variety. In recent years, collectors have been willing to pay top dollar for well-preserved examples of the 1984 double die obverse penny. In higher grades, these coins have been known to sell for anywhere between $200 and $2,000, and even more in rare cases. Speaking of high prices, recent auctions have seen some mind-blowing sales of the 1984 double die penny. For example, in an auction held by Heritage Auctions, a certified MS-67 red example of the 1984 double die obverse sold for over $3,000. That's a pretty penny for what started as loose change. And that's not all. Some experts believe that there are still millions of dollars worth of rare pennies, including the 1984 variety, circulating out there. Imagine picking one out of your change and discovering it's worth thousands. It happens more often than you'd think. So how can you identify if you've got a valuable 1984 penny? Grab a magnifying glass and look at Lincoln's ear. If you notice any doubling, particularly around his earlobe, you may have hit the jackpot. Don't forget to check the rest of the coin for any imperfections or errors. It's also important to have your coin graded and authenticated by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to ensure its true value. These services will certify your coin and give it a grade that determines its price at auction. To sum it all up, the 1984 USA 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny, but with varieties like the double die obverse, it can be worth thousands of dollars. Keep an eye out for these rare coins, and you just might find a hidden treasure in your loose change. 1984 USA 1-cent coin, covering its history, rarity, key varieties, recent auction prices, and how collectors can spot the valuable versions of this penny. It's informative while keeping viewers engaged with the possibility of finding a rare coin worth thousands.